Hey MT, before we start our segment today, I'd just like to give a little quick PSA. There's a stuffed deer named Rowdy, and that's what this segment's about. If you find him somewhere in the school, please return him to Mr. Forbes' room in the Contenders Hall. Thank you.
Hey MT, it's Helen!
And Jack.
And Cassie, back at it again with another segment.
If you didn't know, Webster's Dictionary defines a rivalry as one of two striving to reach the same goal.
When you think of rivalry, you usually think of Kansas and Missouri. But have you heard of the one in our school? Yeah, I actually have. There's one going on between the 8th grade Pathways classes with Mr. Forbes and Mr. Yancey.
I wonder how those students feel about this mystical deer.
Let's roll to those interviews!
What do you think the rivalry is really about?
I think it's about other halls getting the deer. And, because our hall is much better, because the other hall sucks.
What are your feelings towards the other hall?
Oh, they're horrible. They're mean, they're violent. They just want the deer, which they can't have it. They tried today twice in one class. They failed both times.
What compels you to steal Rowdy?
Everything. The teachers, me, the deer, he's pretty good. I like having him around. I talk to him a little bit, It's pretty funny.
Have the teachers influenced your actions at all?
Oh yeah, Mr. Yancey, I don't like that man. One time when I went to go get the deer, he tackled me. So the students weren't doing anything. He just came in, he said, "You guys aren't gonna do anything?" And he just grabbed me and he threw me to the ground.
What do you think the rivalry is really about?
Our hall deserves it to have, the deer. So, yeah. Yeah, okay.
What are your feelings towards the other hall?
I hate them.
What
They
compels,
suck. Sorry.
what compels you to steal Rowdy?
I just want it.
Have the teachers influenced your actions at all?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't know. Just says to go get it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much hatred do you have towards the other hall?
11.
When during the day is the rivalry most intense?
Definitely third hour.
If you could say one thing to the other hall, what would it be?
Pathetic.
Are you proud to be teaching your students stealing methods?
Well, we teach real world skills and pathways, so yes.
And how does it feel to be winning?
You are losing.
Like Destiny.
Rowdy is ours.
It's Yancey's property.
Mr. Yancey even said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much hatred do you have towards the other hall?
I think hatred is a really strong word. It is a strong dislike for the other hall, but it's not a hatred. I would say a 7.
When during the day is the rivalry most intense?
The rivalry is most intense during third hour. Luckily, no one has been physically damaged for life, but there's been a few cuts and bruises, but no permanent scars, which is good.
If you could say one thing to the other hall, what would it be?
Don't sleep, okay, because we're out to get you.
Are you proud to be teaching your students stealing methods?
Part of Pathways is life skills and a way to handle yourself and be prepared for life's many challenges. And if stealing, or we call it borrowing, or just temporary amount of time, is part of it, then I think I'm doing my job.
And how does it feel to be losing?
Losing, I'm not sure what that word means.
This hall is in possession of the deer where it
Right.
rightfully should be.
We are letting them borrow the deer for a period of time because we feel sorry for them.
But earlier you said we are simply borrowing it, implying that it is their deer.
Correct. Are you a lawyer?
Oh dear, there must have been an editing glitch.
That was a fun segment to start off this week's episode 14 of MTTV.
It's Bree.
And Avery, back with this week's MTTV.
Avery, I really miss 7th grade.
Yeah, me too. The Trailblazers teachers were awesome.
I heard Miss Landon is an awesome teacher.
You're right. Speaking of Miss Landon being kind, here's Carson Chalupnik with his kindest Kansas Cityan nominee. Hey, it's Avery.
And Cody.
And Carson.
With this week's Student Spotlight.
Carson, what made Miss Landon stand out among all the other teachers?
Well, last year I couldn't come to school. Well, she came to me. She taught math, but she taught me in every single subject. She helped me make up over 100 missing assignments and 72 missed school days.
Can you explain to us what the Kindest Kansas Citian is?
Well, the Kindest Kansas Citian is someone who represents Kansas and is very nice and outstanding over other people. Well, the competition was I had to submit a letter about why she should be the Kindest Kansas Citian.
How far did you go in the competition?
My letter got top 100.
How did Miss Landon feel when you got there?
I think she felt honored and she was crying when I gave the speech to all the teachers.
This has been Avery.
And Cody.
And Carson.
And your week student spotlight.
And me and Luke.
Wow, Carson, that was amazing.
You know what else is amazing, Bree? Recycling. Here's Hayden, Owen, Lane, Holden, and Bree with some more information about recycling.
Time to throw this away, and my science book. No!
What are you doing?
You can't recycle that.
Why not? Because the paper and the spine is not recyclable. So I can't recycle the cover or the spine? No. What about the paper inside? Yeah, you can recycle that. So I rip it out? Yes. Okay. Make sure you kids know about your recycling skills.
That was super helpful. I really should recycle more.
Hey Bree, there's been a lot of talk about sports recently.
Yeah, there really has been. Now let's head over to Luke, Hayden, Ty, and Colin.
Hey, it is Luke, Todd,
Colin, and Hayden here to talk some sports. Hey guys, who would like to start first?
I will. First, let's talk baseball. Here are the MLB standings.
The Tampa Bay Rays are winning the American League with a record of 16-9, with the Houston Astros not too far behind with a record of 15-9.
The St. Louis Cardinals are in first in the National League with a record of 15-9, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are in second with a record of 15-11.
The league leader in batting average is Cody Bellinger, who is with the Dodgers and is batting .424.
The league leader in home runs is Christian Yelich for the Milwaukee Brewers with 13 home runs. Hey, do you guys have a clip of that? I think we do. Let's boot it up here.
79th pitch of the day from Hyun-Jin Ryu is the first one of the sixth. It's a curve that he was ready for. He is out of his mind.
The league leader in RBIs is Christian Yelich with 31 RBIs. Now let's pass it over to Luke for some basketball talk.
The best team in the NBA is the Milwaukee Bucks with a regular season record of 60-22, led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, aka the Greek Freak.
Houston Rockets shooting guard James Harden was the league leader in points per game with 36 points and played only 36 minutes a game.
Wow, that's a point a minute.
Whoa, quick math there.
Russell Westbrook was the league leader in assists with 10.7. Also, the rebound leader was Andre Drummond with 15.6 per game. Let's swing it over to Hayden for some golf coverage.
Thanks, Tom. Tiger Woods won the Masters this year. Wait, when was the last time he won? 2005.
According to the great Michael Jordan, it was one of the greatest comeback stories in history. Now here's Tiger singing his game-winning putt.
Waited for years. Many doubted we'd ever see it. But here it is. The return to glory.
That was Hayden,
Luke, Todd,
and Colin with this week's sports segment.
I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode 14 of MTTV.
This has been
Avery
and Bree.
Thanks for watching.